Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is good to be back. And we're back with some more Fire Esports Rocket League. Here today, we have another fantastic match for you. As you can see, I am alone. Austin has died in that he has gone home to go and watch the Super Bowl this weekend. So you are here with just me. My name is Finberry, and this is going to be a good time. We have SU Fire Esports Red Team versus Cerberus. And this is going to be quite the exciting match if our previous matches are anything to go off of. And my goodness, they definitely are. If you haven't caught those, they're up on YouTube. Make sure to go and watch them. It's going to be a good time. We're just waiting here, get everything set up, make sure the teams are all ready to go. We'll see here. We're gonna just wait a minute here, but I think this is going to prove to be a good match. If you're watching at home and you have not seen any of our Fire Esports before, you're in for a treat. This has been a great tournament so far. Lots of great games going into overtime. Last week's game, for example, oh my goodness, it was down to the wire. It was a real nail biter of a game. Go and check it out on the YouTube channel. Link is right here on the Twitch channel. Go and take a look at that. We're just waiting here to get into the game, but I think it's going to be exciting here. The red team has had quite the season so far. They've been showing that they can really show up, and they can show up and play extremely well. But it looks like we're getting into the game here. Teams are loading in, teams are being selected, and we're ready to go here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time to start off in 3, 2, 1, and ball is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with red team getting control of the ball early. It is on their side of the field, but they're going to be able to play around that. Yanni going to look to bring it over, but here comes Cerberus coming on in. Soul Splitter now looking to get the balls. It's rebounded over to the blue side of the floor. JT's there to go, or as I should say, Mr. Muffin over there doing good job getting the ball over there. Now, oh, that's going to be a demo on the Jacob here. Blue team, Cerberus looking to make it in, but it's going to be JT once again preventing that from happening here. JT sending over to Yanni, and Yanni's going to score! That's the first goal over to the side of SEU. Starting things off strong. Only 38 seconds into the match here. 38? Yes, 38. That is correct. I lost my numbers for a second. I was thinking out of 100. I was like, that's not right. Anyways, as we continue off here with Fallen Angel getting the tip off over to the orange side of the field here. Now JT bringing it back over. Jacob going to look to take it here. Now, with that Soul Splitter coming back around. Yanni tapping it up. Here we go. Fallen Angel looking to make something happen, but JT says no, not today. Mary looking to make things happen here. Not going to be enough, though. Now Fire Esports still in control of the ball here on the blue side of the map. It's up in the air. It's going to be Yanni and JT looking to get it to Jacob. Jacob's ready, though, for the receive. His Soul Splitter hits it back over to their side of the map, tapping it over. Yanni in position to come and take it here. It's going to be down to Soul and Fallen. They're able to get it away just in time. Now, with 3 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, it's going to be Cerberus in control. Yanni, the lone defender here. It's going over, but Yanni says not this time either. Jacob getting the demo onto Marv. And with Marv down, they're going to look to make a play, and it's a beautiful pass and score. JT scoring the second goal of the game for Fire Esports. Here, look at that. Beautiful pass over from Yanni to Stud Muffin himself. My goodness, this team is just on a roll today. Cerberus have to find a way to get through this incredible offense that SEU has been putting off here today. They've been having some good plays. I'll give Cerberus that. But at the moment, they're just not able to stand up to SEU. Jacob's going to back off. Here comes Yanni looking for the ball. He's going to wait. It's going to be Marv up the wall and over, flying through the air here. Able to recover, a little slow in the recovery though with Soul Splitter. Hang the ball over, it's going to be nice and easy for Yanni to defend it. Marv looking for it, and so is Fallen Angel. It's going to be up to Soul Splitter. He misses the ball. The net is open. Can Fallen get there to stop it? Oh, it's almost going to be a self-goal from Soul Splitter there. But just in time, Marv coming over and saying, no, I got this, don't worry about it. And now it's going to be back over in the orange side of the map. That's Yanni going to be demoing Soul Splitter, and Fallen Angel in the chaos manages to knock it in here. Let's see, JT and Marv going up, and Fallen just gets above Jacob just enough to send it over while all the commotion was happening. With that, that's going to be 2 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock as the fourth kickoff of the game, excuse me, is headed up here. Here we go, JT going to be tipping it back over. Marv paying it back to him. JT's got someone coming behind, but it doesn't matter to him. He's just got to play aggressive. Yanni is taken down, though, and now they're going to have to play around that. Soul Splitter up with Yan. That's going to be Marv in position to go. Yanni taps it back, though. Marv and Yanni, this little rivalry they got going on. But JT comes over. It's going to be a little bit too high, unfortunately. It's back to Jacob. Jacob's got to make something happen here, but he's going to be taken out. Yanni's there for the fence, though. Now, with the ball over to Marv. What does Cerberus plan to do here? To be honest, Cerberus has to get it in. They want to get to overtime here, at the very least. At the best, they want to go ahead and get it a 3-2 victory. But JT going to be keeping the ball in the air and out of the way. Marv trying to tap it back, but Jacob says not this time. We're sending it back over. They just need to keep the aggression up. A minute 30 is a long time, but when you're down by one, you definitely want to get that goal as fast as possible. Jacob just lightly tapping it over. Here comes Fallen Angel looking to get into position here. This Marvin Soul Splitter not able to get it down the field. Fallen Angel trying to tap it back. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out well for them here. Now, Soul Splitter hang it back over. Jacob misses the ball, but here comes JT hitting it up. They just want to keep it here, and it's going in. It is now 1-3 in favor of Fire Esports. And in the lead here, they're feeling comfortable with 1:05 on the clock. Nice and easy up and over there. So, Cerberus, what they need to do here is, well, besides score goals, they need to work around their defense here. It seems to me they just lose control of the ball too quickly. This SEU team is just able to keep control. Look at Jan here. Jan just playing it slow. Not hitting it hard, playing it slow. Just to play for time and control. These are two important things. You may want to hit the ball as hard as possible, like that, for example. But sometimes you just want to take it slow. When you take it slow, you're controlling the pace of the game. Your opponent has to come to you. The ball is not going to them. So they, in turn, have to wait for you to make a move. And when that happens, you have the upper hand because you can see where they're going. And they're not entirely certain where you're going to go here. So we pop over to Fallen Angel. He's going to miss the ball there. Soul Splitter going to try and make something happen, though. He's going back over to the blue side of the map. Marv hitting it back, though. Jacob missing just barely. Yanni. He's going to be there. Jacob with a beautiful save. Coming right across. Here comes JT. Up and over. Jacob there for the receive. They're just trying to control the flow there. Oh, interesting little back there. Marv getting a demo off of that. Marv heading over. Fallen Angel needs to make something happen. That's going to be hit away here. And now we have Fallen Angel up in the air. Cerberus looking to prevent this final goal, but they're not going to. It's going to be 5-1. SU in a commanding lead in this first game so far. With 6 seconds left on the clock here. I feel pressure now.
No pressure for you.
There's pressure for me now. But with all that in mind, sorry about that. But back to the game at hand. Jacob popping it up in the air. JT going to hit it down. Doesn't even need to hit it. Ball goes down, and SCU takes game number 1 of the set here. Quite a commanding lead here from SCU, I must say. I just gotta say, that's quite the commanding lead so far. We're not going to face camera now. We have some people in the room take a look around. No need to be showing everybody off. Not everyone prefers that. But a commanding lead so far from SEU in this game. Cerberus just not able to get up to their offensive standard and the control that they have on the ball. I've talked a lot about control so far, and I'll keep talking about it because that's the thing I'm noticing from this red team here, is they're just controlling the ball and controlling the pace of the game. So it can be a benefit to hit the ball as hard as possible, because if you hit it over and over and over again repeatedly, eventually you are going to get through. But if you're controlling the ball and keeping it slow, the enemy team has to play around you the entire time. And when that's going on, that opens up the field for an opportunity for anyone on your team to get that one hard hit and send it through instead of multiple hard hits that most of them won't get through, but some of them will. So, with all that in mind, we're getting ready to head into the next game here. Players are joining in, getting onto their teams. So, we'll give it just a moment here. We're waiting. We're watching. Just waiting. This is the important part. All right, we're in, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on over. And this is where things get interesting. Here we go. SU going to be missing the ball here. Jacob missing the ball. It's going to be Cerberus in control. But Yanni says not this time. He's going to be taking it back over to the middle. JT going to miss the ball. I'm not sure if that was intentional. It's going to be hit up into the air. It's going to be Cerberus trying to gain control again. Once again, Cerberus just not getting control. They're hitting the ball hard, but they're not keeping it in their control. And that's what's giving SCU these opportunities that they need to score goals. Jacob going to be, Yanni going to be able to be knocked away here. It's now Cerberus once again just trying to keep the ball away from their side of the map. They know that SCU has the better control game, and so they just want to make sure that that control is not put to offensive use. They want to keep that control on the defensive side of things. It's now Cerberus. Oh, Solsberg going to be jumping up too high here. It's going to be up to Marv. He taps it on over. Yanni going to be going for it here. It's going to be sent on over. JT opposite side here. It's now Solsberg. Hang it back up, Jacob. JT just waiting in goal here for the opportunity to strike. Jacob, once again, look at that control. The slow dribbling control here. Pass Fallen Angel. And now it's going to be Yanni looking to get it. Marv hits it up and over. Yanni's going to actually jump past it here. But once again, SCU still has control of this ball. Note how Cerberus, when they play and they hit the ball, I've talked about it again and again, they're just going in and they're hitting it hard. That's what they're doing. SCU, when they go and they hit it, there's a plan behind it. There's a method there. There's a reason for it. They're playing as a team. JT there, for example, look, he hits it up in the air so it's in position so that either his teammates can go and get it or the enemy team is going to have to hit it upwards. Now, it's going to be Cerberus, both Fallen and Soul going for the ball here. Marv hitting it on over here, just trying to get it away. He slows down, actually starting to get a little control there. Maybe they're starting to see they need to play the slower game. It's going to be up and over. It's going to be Solsberg missing it, but it's going to be sent over to Jacob. Back on over again. No one's in position to follow up here. It's going to be sent over to the orange goal. It's going to tip off the left side and go a little high. A little scary for SCU here. Now Cerberus is starting to find their stride. Those hard hitting I talked about. If you hit it hard enough one time, it's eventually going to go through. But how many times is it going to take? And do they have the time for that? No, they do not. With the beautiful pass from Jacob over to Yanni here. Let's take a look at that. Jacob, look, once again, the control. He slows it down. He waits for the opportunity, and Yanni just coming in. Not a super hard hit, but enough to change the trajectory and send it into the net. My goodness. Those are the things you want to see in any game, folks. Those are the things that matter. Is it the control? Is it the hard hitting? Yes, both of those can be good, but it's the teamwork that really makes the dream work, folks. Not an original saying by any shot of the imagination, but certainly a true one, and certainly true in Rocket League. So with all that meant, Solsberg going to be hanging Jacob away. It's going to be Marv. He's not going to be going at the right speed and angle there to be able to hit the ball. JT playing it back here just in case. They are 1 point up with 1:50 on the clock. It's a long time, but is it long enough to get the goal in? That remains to be seen. So now Cerberus with priority on the ball here. JT hitting it up over, off the wall, to the ceiling here. And Fallen Angel going to be backing off for the defense here. Marv going to be tapping the ball up, but it's going to be Yanni hitting it on over here. Now hitting it again. Here we go. This is the offensive play we've been talking about. JT going to miss it here. Back over to Jacob, though. Here we go. The demo from JT. Jacob and Yanni going back up. Here we go. Jacob misses it. Jacob's going to stay in, though. No, he's going to be back off. Yanni going to be hanging it off towards the center. Up and over. It's going to be close here. Ooh, Solsberg just barely getting a save there. An epic save, mind you, from there. And here we go. Hit on up. back. Ball just kind of stalling in the air at this point here. Look, Jacob, open net, but unfortunately Fallen Angel's seeing that. He goes not for the ball, instead for the player. Sometimes that's what you have to do. The ball, yes, if that's what gets in, then it's going to cause points to happen for your opponent, but it can't go in if there's no player shooting it in. That's for sure. Now, Yanni going up to contest the ball here, but Soul Splitter going to get to it first. JT going to be ready to go. Now, here we go. It's back over. Oh my goodness. Is that a bit of an own goal there? Or did they just miss it here? I want to see that. Tapped it? No, he just missed. It's just the angle I was looking at, he just couldn't get to it. Nice shot across the map there from Jacob. Now, so go into this third kickoff here. It's going to be kicked off by Yanni. Sent on over to the blue goal. With all that in mind, it might just be a goal. Oh, just barely. Stud Muffin not able to do it here. But Yanni looking to make it back. It doesn't matter to him, though. It's 6 seconds. That's 2 goals that Cerberus needs to make up. That's almost a third for SEU, but it's going to be on the ground. And that's it. That's it. Wow. Holy cow, folks. That's it. That is it for that game. Already, we see SEU just playing well. Playing as a team. It's been great to see. It's great to see this team working together. And you know, they've been keeping that control. That's what Cerberus needs to do if they want to stay in. That's game 2. If you don't know, it's a best of 5. So this might be the last game if Cerberus doesn't step it up. So, what does Cerberus need to do to step it up? They need to watch that control. SEU is just playing so good with control. Wait, why is my thing different? Just notice my little banner is different on the loading screen. And I know that's not related to the game, but I think it's funny. Because I don't recall changing it. But, with all that in mind, we're getting ready to jump into game number 3. If SEU wins, that's going to be the end of the set. Cerberus is done, and SEU takes the victory. So, how does Cerberus take things back into their hands? They've been playing this heavy-hitting strategy, but they haven't been playing the team strategy that SEU has been playing. Not only has SEU had control of the ball, and by control, I mean not just hitting it hard, but hitting it well, they've been playing as a team. No, every single goal has been from some kind of pass or setup from a teammate. It hasn't just been a lucky shot that one person was able to get like that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Beautiful stuff here. JT. Oh my goodness, that hit! The heck, that was like shooting out a pea from like the skin, the pea pod. You know when you push it in and it just pops on up? That's what that looked like there. My goodness, though, the setup there was perfect. It's all about the teamwork, and that's what SEU has been doing extremely well these past 2 games. And so far this throw, but unfortunately, with the net open, teamwork doesn't matter if you're getting a goal line, because the game will be over in that case. Unfortunately, Jacob just not in place. Yanni a little bit high and out of position there for that block. They just got to bring it back now. That's going to be Cerberus tying the game up already at 4:43. So, with this third kickoff, Cerberus feeling that good momentum for sure here. They're feeling good. They're liking it a lot. Here we go. Yanni up in the air, though, sending it over to the blue side of the map. It's going to be over in the corner. Sent it back over. Jacob going to be hitting it. JT now in control. Where's Yanni at here? He's in the back. He's waiting. JT going to hit. Jacob, that's going to be his ball unless Fallen gets it first. That's Yanni hitting it backwards over to Jacob. Jacob trying to hit back over. He's going to miss. Soul Splitter going up. Tipped back over. SEU deciding to rotate out. Here comes JT hitting it up. It's going to be a pullback, though. No, not for long. As Jacob hitting it back over. And that's Yanni going in! Look at that. The teamwork, you can see it in the cars, in the rotations, the calling. Yanni pulled out, JT came in, kept the ball on the side. Jacob was playing in the middle field there, and then Yanni rotated back up. That's how it's done. It's knowing when your teammates are going in, when it's your turn to hit the ball, and where your teammates are. It's all about communication. That tip over. Ooh, beautiful. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Holy cow! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! That was amazing! Oh my gosh! I mean, I talked about teamwork and working together and knowing where everybody is, and I honestly can't tell you if that was intentional, but that was incredible. Holy cow! That was wonderful. Look at that teamwork. That was all three hitting it over to hit it in. Not one, not two, but all three. And my goodness, SU Red Team here showing up to play. Cerberus now down 2 goals with 3 minutes 20 seconds on the clock here. That is a lot of time, but as I always say, it's a lot of time, but is it enough time? And that remains to be seen as Yanni tussling with Soul Splitter for the ball. It's going to be Marv coming up and over here. JT hitting the ball away. Now SU in control. JT's in position to set up, but Fallen is there to stop it. Now, Jacob just light tapping. Oh, and Fallen not able to tap it enough, but finally getting it over. JT's there for the response, though. And now SU in control again. But unfortunately, Soul Splitter and Marv are there to stop it for now. Yanni sending it over to the corner. It's going to be up. Fallen Angel taps it in the air. JT ready to receive it. Jacob playing around the ball. Look, once again, Jacob. We see it a lot. These slow little dribbles up and over. They're not ready for it. Over to Yanni. No, it's going to be over to JT. Stud Muffin himself hitting it up and over. It's set up for Yanni. He goes out of the side thinking, though, that Fallen and the rest of Cerberus are there to stop him. And that, I would say, overall, not a bad decision. Would it have gone in? Potentially. But you never know. You could have just hit it to him, given him enough force to send it over to your side of the field. So you don't want to do that. Fallen, though, in position. JT as well, though, for the epic save. My goodness. Now, Cerberus realizing, hey, we're down 2 with 2 minutes on the clock. We got to play aggressive here. We got to get it there. And we got to work as a team. That's what they need to do is Marv sending it down the field, tapping it up and over. The net is wide open, but Jacob gets there in time. He says, you just thought it was wide open. I was there all along, waiting for you to fall into my hands. Is now the ball back in SU's control. Yanni hitting it over. Jacob ready to receive this. He taps it. It's going to be over to the side. JT is there, though. Here we go. Tapping it up and over. It's a little bit off from the centering. But now, with that in mind, here comes Cerberus. Marv, set to go. He's just waiting in the goalie position. We're keeping an eye on him because SU has control and they're going to be sending it back. Oh, Fallen is going to miss it. Ooh, interesting little play there. Almost set it up for SU, but it is going to be Fallen there to save it. Once again, here we go, Marv. He's ready. He's living. But so is Yanni. And Yanni goes, yeah, I don't think so. This is my goal, and no one's getting past. You got past once before. But we're not letting that happen again with 52 seconds on the clock here. It's going to be another shot from Fallen Angel. Jacob going to be blocking it this time. The net is open, and Jacob gets it in. There it is. Jacob, nice tap up and over there. And then the second one, oh, Soul hit that one in. Oh my goodness. I feel that. I feel that on a personal level. I've done that many a time. Soul, hang it up over 40 seconds on the clock. 3 goals required to get to overtime here. And now, it's going to be SU just playing for control, playing for time. That's what they've done so well. JT, oh, it's a little bit too high here. Jacob, tapping it up. JT. Just get back out here. Once again, they're just playing for control. They don't need to play aggressive. They don't need to play risky. But that's what Cerberus needs to do. Cerberus, you gotta go for the goal. You can't sit back in your own. You've got to get 3 goals. You've only got 11 seconds to do it. 10, 9, 8. It's starting the countdown. And now, Cerberus in not, well, just frankly not a great position at all. Ball's up in the air. They want to get one more. SU's just got to hit it to the ground. They're keeping it up as long as they can, but it won't be long enough. And SU Red taking it 3-0. And oh my goodness, that 3-man goal. Holy cow. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. It's over, just like that. My goodness. Wow. What an incredible game. that was SEU, I'd say, at probably one of its finest so far. That teamwork was great. Cerberus just not able to get around them this time. And that's just how it goes in the world of Rocket League. So, until next time, my name is Finberry. This has been SEU Esports. And until next time, this is Rocket League.